Hi, in this video we're going to show you how you can attach your 22-foot Mecate reins onto your bridle, and then after we do that we'll show you how you can tie your horse when you've got this kind of a setup going on. First, here's my bridle. I've got my snaffle bit. You're going to need a pair of slobber straps, and when you attach this, make sure, you see I've got my chin strap here too. Make sure you've got your chin strap here and then your slobber strap here. Sometimes we see people with that switched around, and when that happens you go to pick up on your rein and your chin strap pinches your horse. You don't want that to happen. So we'll put our slobber straps over here. Now on our Mecate we've got two different ends. One end has a pineapple knot and the other end has a leather popper. Take the end with the leather popper, and on the right hand side of your bridle you'll take it and you'll feed it from front to back through these little holes in your slobber strap. Sometimes these holes can be kind of tight. I've used this bridle quite a bit and so they're loosened up, but if you got brand new slobbers they might be kind of tight. You might need a pair of pliers or something to help you feed that through, and feed it through one layer of leather at a time. That makes it easier. So I'm going to feed this all the way through until my pineapple knot is there coming out the front. So that'll be my right rein. Now I'm going to throw this over here. You can estimate how long your reins are going to be, and you can always adjust them after you finish tying them anyway. So on the right side we went from the front to the back. On the left side we're going to go from the back to the front. Poke it through, pull it through, estimate how long your reins are going to be. So I went from the back to the front. Now I'm going to go up and around, and then I'm going to poke the tail back down here. Like that. And if you get lost, your cat can probably help you find what to do here. So just ask him, he'll remember. And on the left side, it'll end up looking like that. So this is the lead rope part of my Mecate, and these are the reins. Now, of course, if you need to adjust them, you can always poke more through, go one way or the other and adjust it. But that's how to attach it to your bridle. Now we'll go get a horse and I'll show you how you can tie them when you've got this kind of a setup. Here's Fancy. She's got her snaffle bit on, and I'll show you how you might use this. If you were going to tie her up to a hitching post, you wouldn't want to tie her just with this, because if she were to really get upset and start moving around a lot, that would pull directly on her mouth, and you wouldn't want a horse, especially a greener horse, might hurt themselves doing that. So this is how you would do it. You would take your reins, feed them all the way over to her right side, take it like this. You're holding all three strands here, and then you would tie it just the same way you would tie your halter. Tighten them up. You want to make sure these straps are tucked up nice and neat under her chin. The second part of the knot, take this lead rope, you make a number 9 in it, then you take this part, go down, around, and back up through the 9. tighten it up like that. And this way, I could tie her up. If she were to start moving around, it would pull on her neck instead of on her mouth. Just like anything else, there's more than one right way to do it. But I want to show you one of the common mistakes that I see. Sometimes people will take the reins and they'll figure eight it like this and then put it around their horse's head like that. And then they'll tie it up under here. And that's okay, but oftentimes when people do that, they're tying it loose. And if the horse were to put their head down, this whole thing could come up off the horse's head. Then you'd have, not only would they be tied by their mouth, but they could get a foot hung up in here and really hurt themselves. So regardless of which way you do it, just make sure you've got those reins situated in a way that they're not going to fall off the horse's head if she were to put her head down.